A God and a Devil. One Piece Chapter 1181 by Eiichiro Oda. Chapter starts at a flashback of King Harold telling Loki to kill him to take the throne and being the worst king of Elbaf's history. Panel shifts to Loki and Emu. Loki blames Emu as the one responsible of his father's death, noting that he was 144 years old and his death was unusual, as giants have 300-year lifespan. Emu responds that he also suffered of Harold's death. When Loki is ready to strike Emu, a flashback of Harold tells a young Loki of securing Elbaf's future, and he doesn't care on how he will be remembered. A massive clash between Emu and Loki commences. Loki is wielding Ragnir and attacks with a powerful technique called Ragna Izuchi. Emu counters the attack, and a stunned Loki was left questioning on the Black Flame's power that Emu has and how he was able to tank his attack. Emu uses Omen to counter Loki. Emu increases his body size to match Loki, and in the epic panel we see an intense clash of willpower and hockey between Loki and Emu. Then Emu explains that humanity's desires leads to three things: the craving, corruption, the submission of will, covenant, and power. Together, all three form a trinity known as dominion. Emu, enticing Loki of granting him the power of God to go far beyond humanity. Loki rejected the offer and proceeded in attacking Emu. Loki, heavily wounded, calls out the hypocrisy of Emu's claim. He retorts, "God's dominion, is that your power?" It sounds like a deal with the devil. Emu remains fixed on Loki and asks chillingly, "Is there a difference between a god and a devil?" Loki just won't let himself be dominated by anyone. Emu states that the world rejoices in a state of dominion. Emu reflects on a past with a silhouette Joy Boy that seems to be laughing alongside Emu. Then Emu angrily expresses and shouted, "Isn't that right, Joy Boy?" Scene cuts to Luffy, who is in a state of comical but desperate consumption. He frantically eats everything. As he munches, he notes of the suffocating enemy's power, recognizing how powerful the enemy was. Luffy realizes that the only way to overcome the overwhelming pressure is to finish everything he eats. He thinks that if he doesn't eat, they can't win. At the last page of the chapter, Loki and Emu intense fight continues just when Loki transformed into his dragon form and uses an attack called Thorheim. The attack shoots Emu to the Atom Tree. And in the lower panel, we see Emu laughing after surviving the attack and is getting ready for something. Chapter 1181 ends here, and follow for more updates.